Good morning, I'm Kensei and welcome to Dragontrek. After 2 months of being off trail, I'm back! I'm in Connecticut now, just started off of Route 4, and I'm back, and it feels awesome. I'm so happy to be back. Okay, there's a sign. Let's look at what it says. Water system closures. Okay, but there should be a water source down here. From what I read on far out, it's pretty deep. So this may be the first time I need to wear my camp shoes and take my pant legs off so that I don't get too wet. You're probably hearing the traffic in the background. Oh, this is nice. I'm only planning to hike about 6 miles today. It's 7:30, so it will be a short day, but I haven't been on trail for a while, so I decided to take a short day today. White place! Woohoo! Is that a tree? Okay, I'm actually... This doesn't look as bad as they said if this is the water source we're talking about. Wow, there's mosquitoes. I'm happy that this isn't North Carolina. I nicknamed it the obstacle course because they didn't cut the logs over the trail. They just, some of them they did cut, but not all of them, and some of them were very much in the way. Okay. Okay, this is definitely not as deep as they said in Gut Hook. If that's because I'm lucky, or because it's going to look different when we get to the crossing, I don't know. But it's good to be on trail. And okay, I'm gonna put you away now. 15 minutes into the trail, I have already taken the wrong turn twice. Not so much of a turn that I was going straight instead of turning. I can blame the first one on being too focused on recording, but I can't blame anyone but myself for the second one. And I mean, if I'm too focused on recording so I don't see where the trail turns, that's on me too. Okay. Oh, this is a nice place. If you can hear the birds singing in the background, what bird is that? Okay, so we're going that way now. I forgot the most important part. I took less clothes this time. I wanted to lighten my pack. I could do that with taking less clothes with me. All the other stuff I really still think I need, so I couldn't discard any of the... Ooh, except I left my umbrella at home permanently too, so a few other things other than clothes, I guess. But then I took my umbrella off at Neil's Gap when I started, so I already figured that out. That was, I mean, hiking with an umbrella when an umbrella is needed is awesome. You don't need the extra layer, and you can just use the umbrella to prevent from getting wet. So that's awesome. But for the weight of it, I decided not to do that. Back then, my pack felt heavy and uncomfortable. Today, my pack feels neither of those two things. It feels comfortable, it feels light, well, maybe not light, but it's so much better, and just with those few pounds difference, and I'm carrying 5 days worth of food, which is the first time I've ever done that. One of those days are in my fanny pack, so doesn't affect my pack as much, and I only have like half a liter of water because I'm not going to need more until I get to one of the next water sources. And it's beautiful here, and we're in the shade, so it's not as hot as it would be if I was hiking without the green tunnel protecting me. I have a tree crossing the trail, but I think it's high enough that I could walk under it normally. This is not North Carolina. Yeah, well, that one hasn't been cut either, but I can easily step over that. Oh, easily amused still. The shuttle driver, Hudson, awesome guy. Handed out a lot of advice as we drove from Torrington to Connecticut Route 4, where I started today. Among other things, Albert Mountain climbing up, which has been the hardest day for me so far. Climbing up that mountain was a fairly short climb when it was that steep, but the further north we get, there's going to be more of that. And he said that I didn't have to carry 1 week worth of food. 4 or 5 days would be sufficient, and you can resupply more frequently. I'm already doing that. What else did we talk about? He's hiked the Appalachian Trail twice. He seemed very knowledgeable. When I said I was planning on camping 6 miles down trail, he knew exactly which shelter that was. Since I haven't been on trail for 2 months, and I didn't know exactly when I'd start today's hike, I planned for 6 miles. Of course, 7:30 is usually is earlier than I normally start. So I could have done a full 8 miles today, and we'll see what happens when I get to the shelter. I don't think there is a appropriate shelter 2 miles later, but we'll check, because I think day 2 otherwise would be like 12 miles. So shortening that by 2 miles would be nice if that's possible. I don't think it is, but whoa, we'll see what Far Out says when we get there. Oh, talking about Far Out, when I started hiking in March, everybody else could see their location on the Far Out app, but I couldn't. I assumed that was because I had a foreign phone, and that somehow made it impossible for them to communicate in the proper way. But I have a US phone now, so that shouldn't be an issue, but I still can't see where I'm at. I've tried to set all the settings correctly, all the privileges or whatever it's called, so that my phone and the app can know my location, but still I'm silk blazing for real now. And so I don't know, maybe it was because I was already in the forest and it takes a while for it to find me. I don't know. We might be able to work that out somewhere down trail. I should say that when I've been traveling, since at least on airplanes, your luggage isn't insured. It's the contents of your luggage that is insured. So I put my backpack and all my stuff except my carry-on in a IKEA bag that is barely large enough to contain everything, and then I've been carrying that in the IKEA bag, and carrying such an IKEA bag as a backpack, the straps are not as good as the straps I have on my backpack. They're not cushioned, they are not as wide, and when I put it on, they usually don't lie flat. It sort of scrunches or whatever together, and there's a fairly narrow piece of or a strip of cloth or whatever that holds it there, which puts more stress on my shoulders than I need to be. There need to be, and so my shoulders have been hurting as I've been traveling by bus or a plane when I've been carrying it that way. And I've been doing that a while. I did that from my hotel to the airport in Sweden, from JFK to my hotel, from the hotel to the bus station, from the bus station to my hotel, from the hotel to the bus station, from the bus station to the next bus, from that bus towards the hotel. And that's when I realized that it would be so much easier if I just took my pack out of the IKEA bag, put the IKEA bag into my backpack and carried the backpack. It would be so much more comfortable and so much nicer. So I did that, and I was right, obviously. But I might have thought of that because I didn't need to carry it in the IKEA bag anymore. All the other times I was carrying it to a place where I needed my pack in the IKEA bag. So since it was going to travel separately from me, and it was better to have it in the IKEA bag. So I don't know. But for people who have smaller packs, I mean, mine's pretty big and I have a lot of stuff in it. Carrying it as a backpack, and I'm putting the pack into the IKEA bag. When you get to the bus stop or the airport or wherever it is, you can put it in the IKEA bag there. I just ran into a trail runner, ridge runner, whatever. She pointed out that this is marble right here on the trail. Another hiker suggested that one of them could become a Michelangelo, and she suggested that he should take one of the blocks with him. Obviously she was joking, and when I pointed it out, she reaffirmed leave no trace. So ooh, that doesn't look like something I want to traverse while filming, but maybe it's not as bad as it looks. We'll see. Can I do this? Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh yes, I did that. Okay, she stated that it's 90 degrees today. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just happy that I'm in the shade for the most part. And I'm so happy I am back on trail. Oh, the creek down there looks really nice. I'm not sure how much you can actually see of it, but it looks really nice. Maybe there will be a better view of it down trail. Now we have some waterfalls, same creek further down trail. Looks really nice. Well, closer and further up the trail, more waterfalls. I like waterfalls. Pine Knob Loop. Blue Blaze that way, one direction of Pine Knob Loop, but the AT goes this way on Pine Knob Loop. Wait, that's this Blue Blaze. Oh, there's a white one over there too. Oh, thank you. Okay. I like when the trail is clearly marked, because as I said earlier in the video, my first 15 minutes back on trail, I went the wrong way twice. Ooh, there's a fallen tree. Am I supposed to pass that? Oh wait, I think I see a section being cut off there. So I'm assuming the trail passes through there. Yep, it does. It does. Views. Really nice. So Pine Knob Loop Trail to the left and to the right. I'm assuming that is to the left because there isn't really anything to the left. The AT is to the right. Doesn't say what the northbound is, but this is the only remaining option. Oh, and there's the white place. I didn't see it before. Yesterday was the first time in Torrington and Hartford, and the day before that was my first time in New Haven, and the day before that I had never been in Connecticut. In case I haven't shown you this before, that looks like a step up, but it's really a dam of water prevention in case it rains too much or whatever and water starts running down the trail, turning it into a water source, like I showed you in one of my earlier videos. Then it comes here and the water is stopped by that and then is diverted out this way off trail. Waterfalls. Ooh, what is that? A big hole. Someone had built a wall there, and there's a wall there. Was this a basement at some point in time? Was there a house here or something? Maybe a cellar? I don't know. If someone knows, please write something in the comments about it. No, when I met with a ridge runner earlier, I talked to her about far out and that everyone else seems to be able to see their location on the app. When I spoke to the ridge runner, she used an iPhone and I use an Android, and the user interfaces are not the same, but she showed me how she did it to get her location on the map. She usually uses the elevation view, and there was a button there. I pressed it and the view changed a little bit, but it didn't say why, and my location was not shown. On the map view though, when I pressed the same button, it gave me a message that it was waiting for location information. And a little while later, the app now knows where I am. Woohoo! This is the trail. We're looking south right now. I've traversed all of these rocks here, and it continues over in that direction. I mean, come on! Uninvited guest. Let's remove it. Wow. Second time today I find one of those crawling on me. All good. Okay, I thought we were turning right, but we were turning left. and that sign says we're turning right again in between those two rocks. That does not look fun. There seems to be a workaround. I'm not going to be able to get up there, I don't think. We'll see what happens when we look between those two cliffs. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. I'm pretty happy right now that I only hiked 6 miles and stopped at the shelter instead of hiking 2 more and slept in my tent, because it's raining and there's a little bit of thunder here and there too. So this is the place to be. Come join us. In Connecticut, there's this gap in the shelter, which I have found quite useful, because I can cook on the edge and I can sit here and eat, and I don't have to go to the wet table now that it's raining. But when one of the times that I got into the shelter, I didn't step far enough, so I missed the floor and I fell to the ground. And stupid as I was, I stretched out my hand to sort of stop the fall, but that just meant that I hurt my hand too. I'm fine now though. It was just, it hurt at the time, and it's fine.
Hi, this is Editing Can Say. Unfortunately, I forgot to shoot an ending of today's hike. So keep on checking.